I got you, son.
This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Chapel Hill and beautiful Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home field of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. NC State are kicking off to get us underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. To throw, it's Lopez. In here over the middle. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up into the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and a good execution.
And now from the pistol formation. On the run, it's Spotify. As the first down is still going. That play moves the ball across midfield. They'll be set up for the first down at the 41.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Tar Heels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He goes out of bounds at the 31 after a decent return. Keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Makes the catch. It's Jones. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Wilson. Defense is coming after him. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
On the run here, lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. That's good execution on the pitch and catch to pick up the first down there. Nice conversion.
A really nice conversion here. To me, the route is what separated this play. And the fact that he's able to get to this point downfield, and by the time he turned around, that ball is on him. So nice route and nice hands there to be able to pick up the first down.
And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. First and goal, handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it. Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on second and goal? Design quarterback run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took him to the house. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Grab behind the line, it's Jones.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Looks like NC State will have the first down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Wilson. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He's back to throw again on second down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable in this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He finds some space. Goat Bih in the clear now. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, UNC.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the cover. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Handoff to the single back. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Back to throw. It's Wilson. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Incomplete, a huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Finding space at the 20. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And it's North Carolina in front, Kirk. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. And now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
NC State, 0.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. When they bounce back here. Caught behind the line, it's Jones. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Wilson. Looking for his back. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1. No gain there. This defense has been sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Well, there's nothing better than that. Fourth down and 1, hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking to throw. It's Wilson. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Boy, how about the read here by this quarterback to find his open man and keep this drive moving? Great conversion. And when you're in the red zone, you got to think about getting a touchdown. You want to come away with 6 points, and now they've got a shot to get it.
QB keeper all the way. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed in that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
North Carolina, 28. NC State, 7.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. He escapes the pocket. Delivers quickly to the left side.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Looking to throw. It's Lopez. The pocket breaking down. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, NC State. The defense contributes 6 points.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with a ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14.
NC State, 14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He shreds the tackle. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second and inches.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Returner is brought down. Gets a starter with the next drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Now it's second down here. Scanning the field. It's Wilson. Short connection to the tight end here. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Third down, out of the shotgun. He'll try a pass here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Pass caught. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Looking to chuck it again. Caught. Completion. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. Back to throw. It's Wilson. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that receiver back in the process.
Catch made by the tight end. Brought down with the completion, moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. And it falls incomplete.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
And on fourth down, they line up in the wildcat. What's the call here? Direct snap. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
The first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Poor starting field position here for the offense. Back to pass. It's Lopez. Looking deep to the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
On the move now. He lets it go on the move. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare, a wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Tar Heels will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And here's the return. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tar Heels will kick this away to get the second half going. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, NC State.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He hands it off from the gun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Dropping back. It's Wilson. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores. It's 4th down. You've got a good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. The shotgun running play call. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And the Tar Heels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, North Carolina. All the energy really building now, Cricket. They're not careful. This could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
35, NC State.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Fights off a defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Running play stop on 1st down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. To the air. It's Wilson. He's hit as he throws it. Wide open downfield. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown? That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
35, NC State, 21.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Using his legs. It's Bonneford. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Scanning the field. It's Lopez. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring out 3rd down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost...
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. NC State comes to the line quickly. first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. He's looking to throw. He pulls in the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. The receiver grabs it.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking downfield, it's Wilson. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
He's running out of time here. Took contact on the throw. Oh, what a grab! It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. He's going to pull it down and run. Picks up the 1st down and still going. He's found some room at the 45. And he heads out of bounds after another big scramble. This defense has had no answer for the quarterback runs today. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st down, it's play action. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A 10-yard loss on the play.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's intercepted on a desperation throw here. He could go. Well, the ball's knocked loose. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. On the run here, lets it go. And the ball is hauled in. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Well, you get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that 1st touchdown is always going to be good.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Dropping back. It's Wilson. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State. The comeback is on. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
NC State, 28.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here?
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
And the pass is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go in this football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. Third down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this third down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make a play on this return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Hand off to the back. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
To throw, it's Wilson. Grab down the middle, it's Reynolds. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
The shotgun handoff here. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. NC State comes to the line quickly. Quick throw caught on the left side. Touchdown, NC State. Still no answer for this offense.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
He does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here's the second down play. And the single back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Lopez. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Breaks into the open. Past the 20. Touchdown, Wolfpack. The defense produces 6 points.
What a play here by the defense. We kept thinking this defense might have to come up with a stop to give the ball back to their own offense to see if they can maybe take the lead. But instead, they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. 1st and 10. Not much time left. They need to find the end zone in this possession. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He fires it down the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. That one play has flipped field position. 1st down to the opponent's 44. The quarterback making some changes at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He lets it rip. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Dropping back. It's Lopez. Quick throw testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. 2nd down and goal upcoming. The receiver makes the catch. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, your defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Wilson. Moves out of the pocket. And it's caught. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Can the offense win it right here, or are we headed to overtime? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, look at the clock here. We're under a minute to play, and it's a completion, but it's not very effective. The defense's job is to just keep everything in front of them. The offense has got to come up with different ways to manipulate that coverage and take some shots downfield.
It's a quick grab. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. To the air, it's Wilson. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. And the completion made. The defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. This could be the game here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. They'll run it to the left. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Throwing off play action. On the move now. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
So here comes a challenging 3rd down conversion attempt for this offense, trying to keep the sticks moving and avoid making a 4th down decision. Grab made by the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Back to pass. It's Lopez. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They jump on top in OT.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. Lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
The quarterback gets the credit for the play, and deservedly so. But let's also recognize the receiver's awareness to know what's happening and to break off their route to find an opening like that.
So now it's 1st and goal. They have to punch it in here to keep this game going. To throw, it's Wilson. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Defense makes the recovery, a turnover. And the ball will bounce out of the end zone, so it's a touchback and a takeaway for the defense.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from... offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
I'm not sure how the quarterback sneak. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Oh, what an answer by this offense, putting up a touchdown in the very first play. Decision time. Do you tie it up with the extra point, or do you try to go for the win with a 2-pointer?
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. And now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a second overtime. And the point after is good. So one overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. A quick throw out left, complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Wilson. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
The offense comes up on 3rd and long. They'd love to convert, but they don't want to make a mistake. You've got to give your kicker a chance here. Defense is coming after him. Trapped again in the pocket.
What a job by this defense to come up with that sack here in overtime. Now we'll see a field goal to see if they can extend this game to yet another overtime.
He made it. 3 points on the board. And they've regained the lead. So here we go. A touchdown wins the game here, needing at least a field goal to keep things going. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. And he's in. It's a touchdown. They win the game. A double overtime classic. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.